Hey guys, welcome back to the Art of Craftsmanship. My name's Dustin, and today in the shop I want to try to possibly solve a problem that I've had ever since I've been knife making, and that is a maker's mark. Now, all these knives have the same thing in common. None of them have maker's marks on them, and that's because I don't have an etching machine, and I've never really kind of put the whole process and the effort into making a maker's mark, and that's mostly because I'm a hobby maker. But when LaserPecker recently reached out to us and figured we might be interested in trying out their laser etch. And this is an infrared laser metal engraving machine, handheld. And I thought it'd be a really cool thing to try putting my mark onto other things that I make, like knives and axes. So today I'm going to open up the box and I'll take you guys through the steps of getting the laser set up and take you through the process of putting my maker's mark on some knives. The nice thing about this laser is that it should be kind of an all-in-one thing, you know, not really much you need to build, but I guess we'll find that out. All right, that's the base. Number one, download app. That's kind of what I figured it was. There it is. Download. I like this little ruler. 8-inch wooden ruler. The stand goes on first. Goes here. Up and down. I kind of want to bring this down some, but I guess it doesn't really matter quite yet. All right, let's attach the laser to it. It should go handle back. This has a square hole to accept the square. That's nice. I think the reason why this plate is removable, I just realized, I was trying to think why removable, but because this is a portable laser, you could kind of put it up on something, hold it, and laser etch. Now, I don't know how feasible that is, but that's why that's removable, because it does have that ability to move around and take it and put it other places. That's cool. This is handheld. It's small. And as you guys all know, I have a very small shop, which has been one of the reasons why I have not considered a bigger laser up until now, because I just don't have anywhere to put it. So this can all be put away, which is really nice. Yeah, plug in my phone or something, or a computer. Okay. All right, power's plugged in. That's forward and back. Or is that forward and back? Is there like a power button? Oh, there we go. That's fan. Yes. Or I wonder if this, oh, you know what? This has to be plugged in. That's why this is here. So this plugs in the head to the raising arm. There we go. There we go. Now we're powered. Now, that did 1 millimeter short press. Long press. Continuous movement down. A long press, come back up. You see something flat? That's a broken knife blade. That'll work. Oh yeah. Cool shades on. All right, testing. We gotta do a focus. I'll do AOC 2023 below it. Continue. Okay, so you can see the edges move closer that way. Let me move it up this way a little bit. So I'm adjusting on the app. Continue. Okay, so that's too far down. So let me do that. Okay, so it moved it further away from the dot, which is fine. So it moved it over toward that side, which I really like that I can kind of set this down and just adjust it as I'm doing the preview. But I think we're good. So I'm doing 100% power. This is just what it gave me. It was like 100% power, the default, 100% power depth is 5% and pass is 1. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to hit confirm and we'll see what it does. If it does 1 pass, see how it looks. Verify the laser workspace is secure. Yes. Extra safety verification. So this should be 1 pass. That's cool. Dang. Holy cow. You guys saw that. That was live action. That took all of like 10 seconds. Ew. Okay. Well, it looks like I still had it on material silicone. Now, obviously, it etched it, and this blade had been heat treated, so it had some like decarb on the outside, which is what it etched through. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'll change the material to metal oxide or whatever it was, which is what we had originally. 100%. Depth is 10%. So let me change it back to 5. I just want to... Now, it defaulted to 10, but I want to go back and so we can show the same thing. Confirm 5% and start 1 pass. Here we go. So it's confirming, gives me a 4-second like countdown, so I'm ready. And then the warning, yes. That's wild. That's super cool. So yeah, this is great. I love it. Super easy to set up so far. Now it's just like testing it. So I'm going to test on other stuff, figure out, get my actual logo input. Now that's the one thing, like I was just using the app, which is really cool. If you just wanted to put someone's name in and just engrave something with somebody's information, you can put it in, or the date like that. If I just want to do the date on something, which I like to do on Axes, that'd be really cool too. So, but I'll try importing a file with my actual AOC logo, and then we'll try etching that on some blades and some steel and see how it looks. Typewriter. Okay. Check that out. Right up, down. That's right. Let's put it right there. As you can see, I've tried a bunch of different materials and tried a bunch of different settings. I've done leather, which actually etched pretty well, which is cool. I wasn't expecting that. I tried wood and I got nothing at all, even with 100%, which is pretty interesting. And I've done some different metal, some different polished metal, high carbon stuff. And I've kind of started playing today with trying to figure out the best set of specifications. So different levels, what I can get for the best etch. I'm trying to get a nice deep etch, so I'm kind of playing with that. I'm having a little bit of trouble with the Sheep Shear knives because they have a patina on them and it's kind of a rough surface. So we'll see. I'm practicing on the roughest surface to see what I can figure out there, and then hopefully I'll be able to translate that into getting a good engraving, a good deep etching on the steel. We'll see. Before I try it on a finished blade, I want to make sure it actually works really well. So I'd love to find a combination of settings that does a really nice etch. That's not 100%. Okay. That took 5 minutes and 55 seconds. It's just under 6 minutes. Let me take a look at it. Oh, it looks really good. I think this stuff is surface. Although that looks so good so far. It's kind of coming off because it is just like burning the top stuff a little bit. Let me give it a little Scotch-Brite scratch. So you can see this coming off some, but definitely not as much as the other ones. But still coming off. That's pretty good though. I mean, that's enough that it would stay. It's still kind of funky. It's just not super deep. I can feel it, but not compared to something like this, which actually was like pretty deep. Although this is over, the bit of this blade is hardened and this is not as hardened. So this is a softer steel and this is all hardened. So maybe it's that too. But that's promising. That's the best so far, I think. Now, after doing the 2K 3 passes 100%, the two etchings, the two marks are pretty similar. The 4K one is a little cleaner, a little finer in the detail in the mountains in the O. It's so small that that wouldn't really make a difference, but really I think the main thing is that even after Scotch-Brighting it, the 4K 2 passes is still darker. And I think it also might feel slightly deeper as well. I think that's the one. It's going to take longer. It takes about 12 minutes, but you know, for a nice, clean, dark, deep etch, it's obviously worth it. So we're going to grab one of these knives and test it out on a real blade. Maybe I'll just start with one of Nicole's. Now these two knives are a matching pair, and these are the two that my wife really likes. We found them when we were out together, so these are for her. And they have maybe the cleanest surface as well. I'm trying to decide. I think I want to do my maker's mark on the opposite side of the original maker's mark, so I think I'm going to do it over here. Really nice, clean steel, so the mark should look really good there. There we go. Looks pretty good. All right, so I'm going to do my preview. I want that, I think, about here. In my mind, this is kind of somewhere in the middle of the alignment between the blade and the blade edge and the spine edge of the blade. So that's kind of end to end. This is a straight line. You need to tip it just a little more. Maybe something like that. I think that's good. In the focus, so now I'm going to bring the focus height down to bring those two, actually up, bring those two laser dots together. ,100% power, 100% depth, and 2 passes at 4K resolution. Confirm, start, confirm, safety glasses on. Yes. Yes. Okay. Here goes nothing. I feel like an expectant father. Like, what's it going to be? How's it going to turn out? So let's do this. Again, this is the difference between really pitted and rusted areas. You know, something like this might have to do just a bunch of really deep etches to get it go through. This, you know, had some patina, but it was still pretty clean steel. So, this looks great so far. How was 100% still? Oh, there we go. All right. Whoa, so clean. I can feel it. It feels good. Using my thumb to kind of clean off any char or anything like that on the surface. I can tell by just like wiping a little bit, it's taken a little bit of the darkness off, so there's some char on the surface, and you can see a little bit on my thumb, just slightly black. So that's kind of burning off whatever impurities are on the surface of the steel, and this also has been coated with a rust preventer. A really super thin layer of it, but that was burning it. Oh, it feels so good. Feels really deep. It looks super clean. Oh man, that's great. Well, I'm really happy with this machine. and definitely, playing around with different settings and different things, kind of figured out what works the best, and really happy with the way this turned out, nice and dark edge and all. I mean, the biggest thing about this machine is that it's not cheap. It does cost about $1,500. I think it's on sale right now for about that much. But like anything, you're going to get what you pay for. This comes with consistency and clarity and versatility. It's not a huge machine. It's not like you can do a ton of big things, but you can do lots of detail. You can do, it did come with the roller, which I haven't used yet, but you can, etch on things that are cylindrical. These sheep shear knives I will be finishing up, and I will be putting these up on Instagram for sale for $200 a piece. So if you haven't already followed us on Instagram, head over to Instagram. You can follow me at the Art of Craftsmanship, and you can also follow Devin at the Art of Camera Guy to see some behind the scenes stuff. In the description below will be an affiliate link for this machine, so if you're interested in purchasing one, please follow that link. It'll help us get a little bit kickback, and it'll also show LaserPecker that it's something that you guys are interested in. Otherwise, let us know what you think in the comments below. If you have any tips or tricks on how to use this machine, I'd love to know, because I'm still a beginner. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you all on the next video.